Oh, that's great. be streaming soon. I'm gonna try and take the thing I did yesterday and improve it because I feel like this is unfinished for the most part. try and go live on my TikTok as well. So right now I'm just kind of streaming. Gonna try and improve the art I did yesterday. I got my second COVID booster because I'm immunocompromised, so it was time for me to do the second booster. I've got my tetanus shot and my pneumonia shot because I have asthma and sleep apnea, so I had to get a pneumonia shot. So I made sure to get my vaccinations today, well, booster vaccinations and stuff, and take care of those. Right now I'm just kind of streaming on Twitch because I'm going to try and improve the art I did yesterday on stream, and right now having a bit of financial issues because out of the 3 roommates in our household, only 2 are currently having income, one of them being me, and my income is disability and whatever I do art-wise, and so it's kind of hard right now because our rent cost went up a bit next month. Basically our electric bill is over $300, so that's fun. So I know that you're not able to see the tablet and stuff very well, so I'll try and like turn this to where you can, but I am going over the art I did yesterday and trying to actually like improve it and do things a bit better. And so this screen, this was a tablet that was on sale like 2 years ago, and even with it on sale, it was still really expensive to get because it works as both a monitor for my desktop and drawing tablet. I use Paint Tool Sci for my art program, so not everyone uses the same program, but this tablet is a Huon Canvas 20. It was on sale for about $300. Normally the price of this tablet is like anywhere from $400 to $600. So it's not a very cheap tablet, but it is good for investing in for long-term use. It's not portable. It has to be plugged into your tower and your other monitor. It is kind of heavy, and it's just kind of, if you are looking for a good tablet to use, I've been using this for 2 years. Before this, I was using a Wacom Bamboo tablet that didn't have a screen. It was just the flat, laid on the table, connected to a computer, and look at your monitor while you draw on the tablet type thing. I got this whenever we got our second round of stimulus checks because the first round I wasn't able to get because I was still considered a dependent the year before on my mom's taxes. So, yeah. Almost. But right now I'm just kind of doing a bit of touch up and adding texture to this because I feel like it'll look a lot better when I add texture. And my Twitch channel is Pyro's Ashes if you're wanting to watch the art being done. but I've got some like Pokemon lo-fi going on in the background, and I'm trying to put texture onto my Clefable right now because I was doing Pokemon art the other day and I thought I had completed it, but I felt like it could use some work, so I'm touching up and adding more stuff. Right now I'm kind of doing just a donation-based stream on Twitch because our electric bill was a lot higher than our previous months and it went up a lot, so that's currently what I'm doing. Mystic, not right now. Are you just watching? But hello and welcome. Cat child, why are you like this? You are not supposed to be up on that shelf and I will spray you with a water bottle. Don't think I won't. But yeah, I'm just kind of touching up and I'm going to do various layers of texture. I'm using a grass brush because it's a lot easier to do for textures with a grass brush on Paint Tool Sai, but that's just me. And just kind of, sometimes it gives a good texture. Let me try and load a file. Whenever I use a grass brush texture, it gives me texture to make art. This is one piece I did. It gives me texture to make the fur for the animals and stuff. When I do like persona art or art fight work, it just gives a lot of texture to pieces. So this is art I've done for Art Fight. Someone had a character that had no name and it was based off of the Cheshire Cat. So I'm just like, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan and the Cheshire Cat is like my favorite character. So I'm going all out on this. So textures and like, yeah, it was nice. But I use grass. Are you able to do live 2D layering? I don't know what you mean by that. Because I don't know what program or what exactly you're talking about to make VTuber models. Actually, I do have a VTube model for my streaming, but I actually haven't figured out how to incorporate it into my streaming, but I do make VTube models. It's just a lot of work, but I know how to make them. Using them's a different concept for me, but I know how to make VTube models, and I have customized my own VTube models, and I think I have a file somewhere. Let me try and find it. So this is just a screenshot, but this is my VTube model that I did. And it's got like elf ears and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I know how to do that. But that's currently not what I'm doing. You can layer them a specific way. Having a tablet does make it a bit easier. I will say this, that 2D models can be a bit frustrating to do at times, but in the long run, they're kind of nice to do because you get a lot of neat things. I need to lower the opacity on the bottom layer. But yeah, I believe I have the program on my computer on how to like rig them and stuff, but it's a lot of like technical work, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But if I were paid enough, I would make people VTube models, but I don't get paid for that, so yeah. I don't get paid hardly anything, actually. I do a lot of art commissions and stuff, but I haven't been commissioned in a very long time. Just kind of people find better artists, people do things. Because if you could make furry live 2D models without rigging, I know you can make a bunch of money. Yeah, I have seen people do that, and I do fursona art, and let me try and load the screen up. I do furry art. I do furry art. I do this. This was an art fight piece. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is my art fight piece I did for part of art fight. This little finnick is my Sona. But yeah. Let me try and get over here. But yeah, I do a bunch of fursona art, and I love to do fursona art. It's fun. Thing is, I've only been doing furry art for 2 years. 2 years. I have not been doing furry art very long. I have done furry art for 2 years. Normally, I was used to doing like manga and anime style stuff. I was used to doing comic strip and comic book style stuff. Furry art was sort of like newish to me 2 years ago. And you can see more of my furry art and commission stuff on DeviantArt if you still use DeviantArt. A lot of people kind of backed away from that platform for a bit, but I still use DeviantArt to upload my stuff, and Instagram. But like, basically friends of mine were like, hey, you draw cartoon stuff all the time. Why don't you test out doing furry art and see if you like it? You have a fursona, why not draw them? And I'm like, okay, I will attempt this, but I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be good. And then I started drawing furry art, and people were like, you're really good at it for it being your first time. I'm like, thanks. They're like, so you're doing commissions? I'm like, so you're gonna commission, do furry art for me? And I'm like, I mean, how much you gonna pay? They're like, oh, we will pay you this much. And I'm like, that's a lot for fursona art. And they're like, yeah, people get paid a lot to do furry art. And I'm like, holy shit. And a lot of the times when I do like furry art for like my roommates and stuff, I don't charge them because they're letting me practice with their sonas, and I get experience drawing and doing that, so I don't really charge them. And it's just nice because I don't really work, I don't have a job, and so what I do is just art and doing housework and taking care of homework and home life stuff and cooking, because I don't really provide much other than that because I'm disabled and I struggle with chronic pain issues, so I don't really get to work an actual job. I am not able to because it's super, super hard, and it's very stressful and physically painful for my body. Like, most regular jobs will require that you work at least 8 hours on your feet, continuously standing or walking, and not because of my weight. I don't want people to say it's because of my weight. It's not. I've had chronic pain issues since I was 15. I am almost 30 years old. Nice. But my chronic pain issues are more so fibromyalgia, scoliosis I've had since I was 15. A lot of different issues. Basically, doctors are like, you have a lot of medical issues. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna help me figure out why I have them? They're like, oh, well, it's just because you're fat, right? And I'm like, I've lost like 40 pounds in the last year. It's not that. Oh, well, you feel better after losing weight, right? I'm like, no, I feel worse actually, but thanks for the support and the encouragement. Because a lot of doctors with female at birth people, their go-to with like pain issues or a lot of different issues you come in for are like, oh, have you drank water? Are you losing weight? Are you exercising? Are you eating healthy food? And it's like, I've been doing all that stuff. Oh, well, try harder. And it's like, you're supposed to be helping people, but you're not. Like, what the hell? I'm trying to get a good texture on this. But yeah, I am non-binary, but hello. Now you get to see my face. I just want the fur texture to work out on this. But, it'd probably help if I had, like, over here where people can actually see me, but yeah, hello to people on Twitch stream as well. Let me try and kind of just add more texture to this. But hello and welcome. My thing fell off from earlier because I got like 3 different shots. Earlier, I got my second COVID booster because I'm immunocompromised. Words are hard. Also got my tetanus shot and pneumonia shot because I have asthma and sleep apnea, and so I'm more prone to getting pneumonia issues. So I had to get a vaccine for pneumonia because they're recommending that for most people if you have asthma or like sleeping issues. But yeah, I'm going to try and get the texture to work out a bit better on this. You know, Clefable is one of those legendary Pokemon that just kind of make me think, oh, okay, this is a cute Pokemon. And then I see the frickin' Clefable's feet, and I'm like, and you lost me, your feet look terrifying. Because, like, the Clefable, their feet are like these 2 little claws just together, and I'm over here like, oh, the description, Ephraim, I'm live on both Twitch and TikTok, but the, description for the, Twitch stream is Artstream, and there's a link in the info for donating tips. Could use a bit of help, please show support. Our electric bill was over $300, so it's a bit rough, and basically one of my, like, part of my whole disability check, like a huge chunk, goes to just rent and bills. So, yeah. But I'm trying to add texture onto the pieces I did yesterday and try and make sure I've got decent texture on here. And I want to get... Oh, okay. I don't know if it's able to be found on the mobile, but it's able to be found on like a browser on the Twitch channel on the description. I don't remember where, but it's on the web page. Okay, there's that one. Because Cliffable has the black tips. I'm gonna try and grab a bit of hot pink in there. right now I'm just kind of trying to add texture into my Clefable and Gengar piece because I did a Pokemon piece the other day, but I feel like it needs to be more professional looking because it was just like line art and simplistic stuff, and I thought I want to add texture, I want to give Clefable and Gengar actual texture. So I'm trying to pay attention and multitask and pay attention to like 2 different chats. I'm terrible at multitasking, by the way. But yeah, I just decided I would stream and made sure to get a lot of vaccines today because I want to be more so safe than sorry because I am autoimmune disorder and immunocompromised, so I want to be as safe as possible when it comes to like being around people. And because it's more risky for me to be around people in person, I'd rather be safer with how I am around people than cause people to get sick because of me or because I could be carrying something someone else has because of my body not having strong immunity. Okay, it's just that. I'm going to try and add more texture to this. And I'm going to try and make sure I've got enough texture. I use a grass brush for the texture. The links on your TikTok? No, basically there's a link on my Twitch channel that has like a donations button or like show love and support basically, and it's basically just a link to my PayPal to have donations sent to that. So that's probably an easier way to explain it since I've like done commissions and stuff with you. You already have my PayPal info and stuff. I hope that helps explain. But yeah, I'm just kind of over here. Our electric bill is over 300 US dollars. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Like, last couple months our electric wasn't over 200, it was under 200, and I'm over here like, what the fuck did we do? But to be fair, we have been running our AC because the temperature, I just screwed up. The temperature has been super horrid. Like, I don't know how to convert to Celsius because I know that you all use Celsius over in Sweden. Let me see, so basically most of this past week, for those that are not in the US metric system stuff, the temperature here in Arkansas has been 40.5 degrees Celsius. It's been not great because we don't get the dry heat. We get the nice humid moisture heat and rain. And the thing with Arkansas is you never can tell, like, if it's going to be hot all day or if you're just gonna, like, have decent weather or if the weather's just gonna be bipolar. It's not great. Yeah, 40 degrees to 40.5 degrees Celsius. Because in US metrics, it would be 105 degrees Fahrenheit, basically where we are. So yeah, it's been literal kind of hell. Yeah, and so we've had to make our AC kind of comfortable because I have heating issues, and if it gets too hot, I could literally end up in the ER due to overheating and stuff. and my body doesn't do well. I have a heat intolerance, which is part of my autoimmune disorder, and also when the weather gets way too cold, I can kind of not survive in that. So both having heat intolerance and cold intolerance makes living kind of hell, you know? Just need to make sure I've got that. But yeah, I don't do well in hot weather or cold weather. That's why I like fall weather, because fall weather is tolerable. Fall weather is tolerable. And the weather we have right now, not so much. I do not like summer in the least bit. And I have people that are like, oh, well, you just need to go out, go swimming, go enjoy the weather. I'm like, first off, sunlight could kill me because I am kind of allergic due to thyroid medications and sun sensitivity. And two, hot temperature could kill me because heat intolerance. So yeah, I can't go out in the summer. I have to be a fucking vampire and stay inside in my room and out of the sun. I'm basically a fucking vampire. Just kind of joke there, but just it's frustrating because I have therapists that tell me, oh, you need to go out and enjoy the sun. Sun is good for you. It gives you vitamin D and it makes you feel happy. And I'm like, okay, but hear me out. Sunlight equals me frying to death. Oh, might I make the suggestion maybe be in a window indoors in the sunlight? I'm like, you're still gonna fry me to death. Because my body does not want to cooperate, apparently. I feel like that should be more so a airbrush. Probably. But yeah, from what I've learned with people over in like the UK area is that your guys' hot weather is more so like a dry hot, and you all don't use like AC very much. From what I understand, a lot of places over there don't use AC very much. It's kind of like a thing that they do in like the stores and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty freaking hot. I need to grab this because yeah, it's pretty hot. Gonna try and grab this over here and make sure I've got this. Let me try and grab. I feel like Cliffable's eyes need to be like a pinkish kind of color. Ah! But yeah. Gonna try and add in that. I need to really adjust these. So this one I need to transform. And kind of move that. Erase this one because this side is lopsided. So I'm gonna select this part. And go over here. So I'm gonna move this one over here. Select this part. Move it. There. Okay. And then go over here. I'm gonna try and move this a bit closer. There. And go over here. I've got to do Clefable's tail because Clefable has a tail, and I don't want to leave that out. I'll try to add texture to their wings as well. I know that my phone can't really show this really well. And I know that my brightness on my phone is not the best, but I'm gonna adjust it. Okay, let me go over here. Whoop! Thanks. Okay, let me go ahead and go to this. And here. Because Clefable has a curled tail. So I'm gonna go over here and get the texture in there. Because I did line art the other day and I'm trying to just kind of grab the textures and get the texture in there. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant to get my second booster because I had allergic reactions to the other 3 I got. So I was a little hesitant, but I'm fine, so it's okay. Just gonna go over here. There. And let's go grab the wings. Add in a little there. Okay. For the wings, I want to do... Do I want to do some cloud work? That's not working out. Need a better texture to use. I guess we'll use crown texture. Kind of there. I feel like I need better wings. I'm gonna go over here. And grab a broken chalk. It's kind of a trust the process thing because not everything looks pretty to begin with. And I'm aware of this. I know that not everything's gonna look pretty or look amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to add in some texture in here. And the thing is, the wings on Cliffable. Hi, I can't pronounce the fucking Pokemon. No, 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 no. Do not. Thank you. Fix all that. Grab this. Where the heck is that? There we go. I need to get that, and I need to do a texture on the wings. Paint Tool Side doesn't give you a whole lot of textures to use, but you kind of just make it work the best you can. I feel like I'm gonna try to get a bit of texture going on the wings. I'm aware it's not too pretty. Okay. do. I feel like that's not very visible. Alright, gonna take some lead and try doing a bit of lead work. Need to do bigger lead. Here. Oh, I don't have the lead up all the way. Okay. There's that. Trying to make sure I get the wings. But, yeah. I feel like Clefable needs a lot of texture. I need to like grass. I feel like I should add like actual feathered texture in here, but that's gonna take a bit of work to do that, which I should probably do. remember I had this really good piece years ago that I did, and it took like 40 layers and 9 hours of work. And that was when I was starting off digital art. Because I thought I had to spend like a long ass time on things. Me too. Okay, there we go. Streak ones leave the feather. Okay. The streak ones leave the feather marks. Okay, cool. Now we know. Now I know that the streak brush uses this and does like a feather out. There we go. I'll have to use like a lighter brush of feathers on the other layer. I feel like they'd have like really feathery wings. There we go. Now I can do with the pumpkin. Oh wait, need a... Oops. Ooh, that's a neat texture. A pumpkin. It's like a, it's an acrylic brush texture, but it's like, huh, never used that one before. That's neat. You learn something new every day. Oh, hello. I hadn't noticed. I was trying to pay attention to both the Twitch chat and the TikTok chat, but hello. I'm trying to redo some art I did yesterday and do better work on it because I feel like it was incomplete. So I'm just kind of testing out textures and doing different stuff to the piece. So I'm basically doing Pokemon. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and And then I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Oh shoot, okay. I'm just trying to get texture and stuff added to each one. So right now I'm working on the Cliffable, and Cliffable has a Gengar carved into their pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. I am live on Twitch, so if you wanted to follow on Twitch or watch on Twitch, it'd probably be easier. I feel like I should do and I'm trying to kind of like do a bit of lighting and stuff. I know that I may not be the best at it, but I'm trying. So hello and welcome. Just kind of wanted to do better on my art piece because I felt like it was incomplete. I'm gonna go ahead and grab an airbrush and lightly go over here, over there. And then there. But yeah. trying to redo the art I did the other day. Hello.